What it do, guys? It's your boy Tyrik Wynn. Hey, it's the Black Information Network on your home for 24/7 news. We got some amazing guests in the building today who gonna be talking to us a little bit about a documentary that's out. Kind of interesting. So we got Jay Allen and Nikki Byles in the building. How y'all feeling?
We good. We good. How you doing?
I'm good. Good to see y'all. Appreciate y'all so much for coming here and talking with us. So tell us about this documentary we got coming out. We got the Freaknik documentary. Tell us about it.
It's a documentary that's really highlighting this innocent college spring break that really turned into something that turned Atlanta upside down. So we're chronicling the rise and fall and the possible return of Freaknik.
Yeah, okay. And let me tell y'all, when I first seen that this was coming out, now I'm 23, so I don't really know that much about it, but I done heard some things about it. And I said, man, they gonna be causing some problems, man, in some households with this documentary coming out. I can already see some kids be like, Mama, is that you on the TV calling up mom, see what's going on? Did y'all was y'all thinking about that when y'all was like, putting it together and all that stuff?
It was like a thought. Of course, you're gonna think about it because somebody gonna be like, "Oh my God, what are they going? What are they about to put out?" But we didn't put it together for any like moments, like to tear up anyone's home or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we weren't looking for it to be a salacious documentary, just informative with a little bit of provocative, in the between that.
Got you. Okay. So for the people that may be my age that may be listening, who may not know a little bit about Freaknik, can y'all just kind of give us like a brief synopsis on like what it is and like, what took place?
Freaknik was really just a party for the DC Metro Club. They couldn't afford to go home. And they wanted to still have some kind of fun at spring break. So they got the group together and had a picnic at the park. And from the picnic, it just grew, the people grew. Every year it grew. And then finally other people started coming to not college students started coming to the event.
Yeah.
Until it ended.
Okay. Dope. I like that. And so has it always been called Freaknik or was it called something else? Oh, it's always been called
always
that.
Freaknik.
Yeah, always called Freaknik, yeah.
Got you. Okay. So with the documentary piece, right, when did y'all start putting this together and how was y'all able to go back in the archives and get like the footage and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I think we started around 2020 or maybe before. But again, it started off as a concept of an idea that Nikki and I put together. From there, Nikki was like, to tell the story, we had to have certain people. So she went out and, really got JD and got Luke attached. And from there, we took it out to the streaming networks to see who was the best partner. And Hulu obviously was the best partner for us to be able to tell the story the way we wanted to.
Okay, nice, man. And y'all got some celebrities involved in this thing too.
We got a couple.
Talk to us about that. Who we gonna see on this documentary?
We got Too Short, CeeLo, Killer Mike, 21 Savage.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of people in it.
Okay.
Yeah, Rashida's in there.
Lil Jon.
Yeah, Lil Jon, Rashida. It just feels very Atlanta. Like we try to have as much representation of the people that were there in the time as possible.
I like that, man. That's gonna be awesome. Definitely seemed like an exciting thing to watch. So if y'all haven't seen it yet, y'all gotta make sure y'all go check it out. So when building a documentary like this, obviously there are some challenges you're gonna face. Can y'all talk about some of the challenges that y'all encountered while putting this thing together?
I think the biggest challenge was probably trying to get the footage because, again, you're in this place where a lot of this stuff just doesn't exist in just the world. It exists in people's garages and bins and everything else. So to tell the story the way we wanted to, obviously we couldn't have everybody sit down for interviews. So that found footage that we crowdsourced became how we really told the story in the way that it had to be told.
Okay, so like, how did y'all go? Like, did y'all have to reach out to people to get this footage, or like, how did y'all know who to reach out to and all of that?
It was just not even who. It was basically Uncle Luke and JD put up a post. It was like, send us all of your footage.
Okay,
they came to us.
Yes.
Yeah. So that kind of gave people. So they put that out on like socials and stuff to get people to send footage.
Sure.
Okay, so it's like random people just sent in footage and all that. Okay.
Yeah, and then Nikki had to go in people's houses and watch VCR tapes. Yeah. It was scary.
You had to do that.
I know, for real.
You went in people's houses and watched it.
I had to.
What?
I had to.
How scary it is hearing somebody got like VCR. I got VCR in my living room.
And I'm like, VCR?
Come watch these hours of footage with me.
And imagine watching the footage that we have with a stranger, and you
That's crazy.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
Like, just give me the tape and I'll bring it back.
Wow, that's crazy right there. Go let folks out.
Yeah.
So maybe something that may have necessarily didn't make the screen, but can y'all tell me what's like the wildest thing y'all saw, like while watching stuff that may not make the screen?
We have footage from Uncle Luke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just stop right there.
Yeah.
That's nothing you're gonna see that's gonna be any of that. I'm telling you.
And like Nikki said, you're watching tapes, you don't know what you're gonna watch. So we got to see a little bit of Uncle Luke's, not just Freaknik, but his tour. And you gotta just have respect for the man. Like he lived a storied life.
Yeah. Okay. So out of all the people with the celebrities that y'all interview, who can y'all say like was like gave that real best story?
I can't give just one. Like everyone had a story. It's like, dang, we can't use that story. Like it's too much to fit it in.
Yeah.
But everyone that we interviewed did very well. Like, you know what I'm saying? They told their best stories. Unfortunately, we couldn't use all of them, but yeah, no one gave like a half-ass interview.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because I was wondering if there was like this thing that made you go like, wow.
So Rita Wade told this amazing story about Outkast. One of their first times performing on a stage in Atlanta, which is, kind of crazy to think of it in Atlanta where Outkast doesn't exist. And he was driving them to that performance, which was at Freaknik, but the traffic was so crazy that he didn't know if they would get there on time, and if they missed this opportunity, it would be huge, because LaFace is here. It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And so he immediately decided that he probably needed to try to figure out how to get a helicopter to get them from the interstate to the venue. He of course tries, in Atlanta's not a helicopter city where you can just call a helicopter in the 90s. So then he reverses on the highway, ends up taking the back roads, and I always forget how close he got. Like
they were like maybe a mile out. Maybe a mile out, but with equipment.
Yeah, so that close. So about a mile away with equipment. And he says literally Dre and Big hop out of the car and run to the stage with equipment and made it on within minutes of having to perform.
For the first time.
For the first time in Atlanta.
Wow.
Crazy story.
Yeah, that's how it be, man.
Yeah.
It's a rush.
It should never be like that. It should never be like that. Yeah, but that's how it is.
Yeah, man. Wow. Well, I appreciate y'all so much for coming in, talking to us about the documentary. Go ahead, let everybody know where they can watch it and where they can check it out.
Hulu today. So right now, stop what you're doing. I need you to go watch it. And yeah.
Yeah. And create an account. You know what I'm saying? Watch this on your account. Watch it on your mom's account, who's in the documentary. Like, watch it. You should watch this and tune in and encourage friends. Have watch parties. These are black docs for the culture, so we do want to make sure they're getting as many eyeballs as possible. So watch it.
That's what's up. Yeah. It was funny because I had asked. I was like, I'm not gonna see y'all in this. I had talked about parents and uncles and us. I was like, y'all not gonna be in this documentary, are y'all? So
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But I was like, yeah, we gonna see, we gonna watch and find out. So yeah,
Exactly.
Definitely appreciate y'all so much for coming in and talking to us about it. And then like they said, make sure y'all go watch and tune in.
All right.
Catch y'all next time.
Peace.